Laken Riley, 22 years old. Jocelyn Ungari, 12 years old. Rachel Morin, a mom of 5. All preventable strategies. Every person in this room knows the pain when you lose a son or daughter. And that's what we're talking about today. The most fundamental responsibility of a government is to protect life and property. For 4 years, too many bad people were allowed to enter this country illegally. We're having a great struggle today rounding up rapists, murderers who committed crimes against these innocent Americans. And that's not to mention human trafficking. That's not the right word. The word is sexual slavery. These are what these animals were doing who are transporting young boys and girls across the border. And since January, when we had a deal, by the way, with the Democrats to fund this, they played politics with people's lives. The fundamentals of every society is trust. Where fraud is permitted to flourish, that foundation will crumble. That is where we're at right now. And to put a dollar amount on a person's life, I find unacceptable. And I keep hearing these allusions to somehow things were better a few years ago. I serve on the Financial Services Committee. I asked the chairman of the Fed board, who the other side of the aisle champions every day, and I asked him a simple question. It's all on the record. Why do we have such inflation, meaning higher gas prices, rent prices, food prices? He said it. The government spent too much money. And now we have to spend more money because for 4 years, the other side were derelict in their responsibility to actually defend the border and allow these animals who committed the crimes against the individuals I speak of today to come into this country. And when they didn't allow local law enforcement, because 40% of the country is surrounded by sanctuary cities, we brought in ICE agents because they wouldn't do their job. I'm here to stand up for Laken Riley, Jocelyn Ungari, and Rachel Morin, and I'm glad we're finally passing legislation to secure our border. And with that, I yield back.